PSO2, much like other MMOs, will have you spending a lot of time in your menus, be it for storing and retrieving items, selling things, and much more. In this guide, I will be sharing some tips that I use in order to navigate my menus most efficiently. Do note that all tips I refer to in this guide are only for keyboard and mouse, so sorry to all you controller players. I'm going to start out with some basic shortcuts to access specific menus rather than having to click through the general menu to get to them. All function keys on the keyboard, F1, F2, and F3 for example, will open up commonly used menus. Here are all of the function shortcuts. F1 opens up the general menu, which can also be opened with the escape key. F2 opens up your inventory. F3 opens the customization menu. F4 opens the mag menu. F5 opens your weapon palette menu. F7 opens your sub palette menu. F8 opens your mail menu. F9 opens your quick menu. This is personally my most used function shortcut. If you haven't been utilizing the quick menu already, I highly recommend it, as it gives you access to all communications menus and the action menu, which allows you to instantly teleport to the salon, cafe, your alliance quarters, or your personal quarters. In addition to the aforementioned features is also the ability to change the layout of the menu to suit your playstyle. There are options for prioritizing single-player features, multiplayer features, event features, etc. F10 opens nothing, but can be binded to a function in the settings. F11 opens the scratch ticket menu, and finally F12 opens the logout menu. Do note that you have the ability to bind any menu to any key, such as the client order menu for example. Now that I've covered the shortcuts, let's move on to the art of managing items in your inventory. If you often find yourself managing large amounts of items, I recommend changing the display mode in your inventory. The alternative display mode allows you to see many more items at once and manage them more efficiently. If you want to select multiple items at the same time to deposit to storage, to sell, to appraise, or any system that allows multiple items at once, you can hold down Control and click multiple items to select them all. If you wish to do a bulk selection, you can select one item, then hold down Shift and click another. This will cause all items in between the selected items to become selected as well, thus allowing for efficient mass item selection. This is especially useful if you're appraising large amounts of weapons. Another application for mass item management is when you're managing loot in between urgent quest runs like Magatsu. Being able to instantly clear your inventory of unappraised items with the shift-click method is also very useful. Another tip for managing large amounts of items is when you are turning in items such as badges. Many people will manually click a badge hundreds of times, however if you hold down the right arrow key, this process will be sped up significantly. When selling an item, you can click the Check Market Price tab, and any price you click on will be copied onto your weapon that you're trying to sell. This saves you the time that manually inputting a price would take. Sadly, any tips related to selling items are less relevant because selling items is mostly reserved for premium players, and yes, I do know that you can get shot passes from the Fun Scratch. For all the players that wish to step up their chatting experience, you can bind chat shortcuts to all function keys on your keyboard. Any shortcuts can be accessed by holding down Control and pressing a function key. This is useful if you have a specific command or symbol art that you wish to be able to use quickly. With that last tip being said, leave a like and subscribe if you found this video useful, and until next time, see ya my fellow orcs.